So we're on part 12 now, and today I'm going to move you into the worst part of, I believe, the whole relationship, and when I believe I lost myself completely. So in the last one, we got to the point where he was studying for the electrician test because he's only an apprentice. The whole thing was a lie. And I catch him talking at an adult site. During this time also, I find out that he's trying to get some kind of app so that he can see what's on my phone. And I don't know, I can't remember like what instance and how that happened because we're having a lot of fights all the time. There's always something weird happening. I said, don't remember exactly when this happened, but when I go back to my notes and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Um, this was a time, I don't know if you guys remember, but I did pictures in a Calvin Klein underwear, like it was like a workout white Calvin Klein and a workout little boxer shorts, and I did pictures on them, and I posted them online, some sexy pictures, and I guess it was just, I mean, I'm trying to validate who I am to a freaking loser. I am trying to give myself value and dressing in this outfit, this Calvin Klein outfit. Again, this is during COVID because I catch him on an adult talk line, talking live with women. It's just I feel like that was a low moment because every time I personally have ever posted things online that are sexy pictures or just anything that's I feel good about, I do it for me. I don't do it for anybody. I don't do it for you. I don't do it for anybody. I have come from a very strict family. I left my house when I was 18 and I didn't know anything about the world. And by the time I was 19, I was pregnant. And then I was married until I was 30. So I didn't even drink until I was 30. So a lot of people can judge you because they only know what they know about you since social media. But social media was during the time I was going through my divorce. So obviously I was going through a crazy time in my life and I was going out a lot. This is through my 30s. And I just enjoying life because it was so much fun because I never got to experience that in my 20s. And this happens to a lot of people who get married when they're very young. They go from this like seclusion and they go through that growing up stage in their 30s. And that's what happened to me. That's why nowadays, now that I'm more calm in my life, I don't drink as much. Like literally, I haven't. I think I started slowing down going out in my early 40s, and then towards my mid 40s I wasn't drinking that much. Like people who know me very well know that I don't drink very much. I don't like to drink very much. um, so I really am still a lot really naive about the world besides the fact that I used to go out a lot. Okay. So catching him on an online porn site really kind of lowered, I guess, my self-esteem. So I was posting that picture not for myself, but to validate myself against what he was doing, which was ridiculous because he's basically a homeless man. What is wrong with me? I'm developing a lot more curiosity. So I am like, that crazy woman who's trying to do more research and find out who this man is. And I'm Googling, the wife's name, who's his ex-wife. I actually called back that girl that he was dating when he met me and pretending that she was his mother, but this was a girl that he was going hotel to hotel with and doing crack with, okay? I called her back during this time. And then I see a call on his phone from a woman that I'm not familiar with. Um, and I find out that this is the ex-wife. And I'm wondering, why is she contacting him? What's going on? My curiosity is through the roof. And I'm already feeling a little bit lonely and secluded because remember, I'm not really talking to a lot of people about what's going on between me and him because it's getting embarrassing. Very few people knew what I was going through. So I'm going to read to you guys, actually, I found out. when I was questioning who this person, well, the person was, and I found out it was the ex-wife, I actually found out that indeed he was still married, and he was not divorced for 6 months. He was still married. I'm going to read the message that I sent to her, and then I'm going to tell you kind of what she explained that happened. So give me one moment. Okay, remember, we're calling him Wilbur. So I'm writing his wife, because it's not his ex-wife. Good morning. I'm reaching out because I'm so confused with my emotions and what's true and what's not true. Wilbur is living in my house. He met me because of a job in my house, and I'm a single mom. Been single for 4 years. I must say, I was weak when he spoke beautiful words in my ear. He basically stayed one day and never left. I have been financing him because he said that the money he had, you took, and he was rebuilding. He said he stopped talking to you in January, but I think this is not true. I see other women too. One even said she was pregnant. She's from Laredo. He said no, she's fixed and she can't have kids. I seen him using apps to spy on my phone and my Facebook. He said he's not jealous and has never hit a woman, just once with you because of a big fight. Honestly, I don't know know very much about him. I don't know if he's a loyal type. I don't know if he's pretending that he won't control me. I don't know if he's even, let's see, I'm sorry, even ever gonna get paid for the jobs he said he has with his Asian woman and the people in Divine. He's got multiple jobs at this time. I've invested a lot of money in him, and I'm worried because I don't know anything but what he tells me, because he deleted all his social media, and I called you, but I got your voicemail. I saw him on WhatsApp and hang out, and he's members of various porn sites. I'm saddened by this too. I've caught him talking to a girl from Corpus. Oh, sorry. Girls from the past. He said you're divorced because you didn't trust him and thought he was doing drugs too. He said he couldn't handle the accusations anymore. And I know there's two sides to every story. I'm just worried that he's not who he says he is. Oh, and he cries when when I try to make him leave. I don't know if this is real or if he's just playing games. For one, why am I writing this woman? How low am I at this moment? Like, I already know that the person I'm talking to is obviously not somebody that should be with me in the first place, but I am already invested. I have already spent so much money working on him. He's looking better. He's getting jobs. And I want to believe everything that he's telling me. But I'm in the same place still, again, in confusion in my head, not wanting to be in a relationship and accepting the fact that maybe I'm in a relationship because he's never going to let me go. So she wrote me back, and I'm going to be just as detailed as I can because I don't want to read it all. But basically said that sometime in August, I see how close this all is because I met him at the end of August. Sometime in August or end of July, he just walked out of the house and he never came back. She said that he started acting different. And she was questioning him, that she felt like he was distant and he was doing weird things, and she was questioning him because he was acting different. She was thinking that maybe he was, back on drugs. There were certain things that he was doing that reminded her of the things he did when he was on drugs, and they were together for 10 years. I'm going to have to end it here. I'm going to come back with part 13.